Well, we'll get on to being now soon, but with What's the Story? You mentioned there they split up for a little bit and took a break. Did you think the album was shelved then? Where were you when he had hit him with the bat? Were you there then?
Yeah. I mean, I just because I was there when the fight when it all kind of kicked off and started. Then I had to go down the studio to get out all the locals that he'd brought back, and we were smashing up the studio and those guitars. So I had to kind of get them all out, get the studio secure, make sure the tapes were all right, get the studio locked up, and then I went back up then to kind of see what the hell was going on up there, and that's when it was all really kicking off. And then with the fight and the bat and everything. And then yeah, that was it. No headed off, and that was kind of band over. Album finished, band over, and kind of sat there the next day because Owen didn't know anything about it. He was just fast asleep for the whole thing. Woke up the next day, said, "Oh, what's happened here?" Then I said, "Oh, been a bit of an accident. It's been a bit of an incident, and that's it. They've all gone. They've all gone home. That's it. It's finished." And I just remember his reaction was, "Oh, here we are, then, boy. Should we go to the pub?" So, he phoned Marcus, the manager, and then we went to the pub for a bit. And yeah, we just kind of worked a bit on the record and for the next couple of weeks thinking, will they come back? Won't they come back? I think he worked on something else because the studio was booked and we were there. So I think he worked on some other stuff um, for creation, I think it was. And we waited, and then we got the word that they were gonna, yeah, it was all patched up, and they were coming back to finish the record, but nearly didn't get finished, nearly didn't get made, and that could have been the end of it, and we'd just be sat here talking about definitely maybe that's it, this iconic one album that this band made. So,
How far off were they from finishing the album when that kicked off?
well, I mean, we had about another 2 weeks of kind of production and overdubs to do. So the main tracks were done. So it could have been released at a later date, without at that point there was enough on there to make a record, but without a lot of the finishing touches. So yeah, it was quite far down the road. Yeah.